Right, welcome back, and today we're going to be clear coating the fork legs. I've cleaned them up already, they're hanging up. I've been shaking the clear coat, the lacquer, for a good 2 minutes, so we'll crack on with that now, and we'll get the first coat on. Right, so first coat even, with the Halfords clear lacquer. Right. Now we have to let that dry for about 15 minutes. Turn the can upside down, spray till it goes clear. Right, so that's the first clear coat, first layer of clear coat. That's at about 15 minutes to dry. It's looking pretty good, can't see any runs. Again, not that I know if lacquer can run, I'm assuming it can. Good coverage, it's gone on well. Seems to be a lot shinier than the tobacco tin though, I have to say, but you know, if it is, I guess. But yeah, it's a nice finish. No runs, no drips, no pools. Sweet. Right, let's put on the second and final coat. Alright, again I apologise for the low light levels, or the poor light conditions. So, one final coat. So that's the 2 layers, and now apparently you have to let it sit for 2 weeks ish. Right, so they've had about an hour to dry after the second coat. I haven't actually tried touching them yet. Let's get something there. They have gone quite shiny. I don't know if that shine will stay, but they have gone quite shiny. But again, I'm not unhappy with the finished result. It does look kind of nice. So, bit shinier in places than I would have liked, but apart from that, not a bad finish for a noob. So this is Fudge. She is a 1987 FJ 1200 3CV model. As you can see, the paintwork isn't up to much. That was actually like that when I got it. I never actually got a chance to sort it out before some stupid twat with no MOT, no insurance and no license decided to knock her over. She has looked better, but I'm still thinking rat bike. But every now and again you just get that change of idea, that change of thought process. So I'm still leaning towards rat bike at the moment, although I am still tempted to do the same with that as I am with that, but maybe to not to quite that extent, but take it back down, get the frame powder coated. I suppose I could still do all that and then just spray it matte black and then just leave it, get it all, because I like the rat bike look. I'm just not sure, but I need something that's more reliable. Well, that's about it for another episode of Una's Garage. Fork legs have got to take, well, it says on the tin, a couple of weeks to fully harden before you can do things like sand it or anything else like that. But it's been up for a couple of hours. It's drying off nicely, so I think providing it's strong enough, it's dry enough to handle to rebuild the forks, then we should be able to carry on with that. Dust seals are on order. They've estimated time of arrival is Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Still not heard anything from the dealership about the taper rod ends, but that's fine. The dust seals aren't going to get here till Thursday anyway, so there's nothing I can do until Thursday. So crack on with that. Hopefully we'll have Toby back in the garage helping with the rebuild of the forks. He wants to come back out, which is always good news. It's a lot of fun having him in here, so hopefully he'll come out and we get some more footage of him in the garage getting himself nice and oily and dirty. FJ, if the sounds come out when I've included it in this video, still not sure about that. I'm still thinking rat bike, although I have toyed with the idea of getting a track bike from time to time to try it out. And I'm thinking it's different. Most people seem to ride the CBR 600s or the Gixxer 600s. An FJ 1200 on the starting line might be a bit different. Don't know, got a few options. It's going to be a while before I get round to that anyway, so I've got a few more options with that. And there are certain places on the frame where the paint's off and it's rusting through. I'm fairly certain even if I rat it, I want to get that treated before I just cover it all in matte black paint. So there's a bit of work to do on the FJ regardless of which direction I want to take that in. So, and that's about it. So ride safe, and I'll see you on the next episode of Hooner's Garage.